Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs07 here again, and we are back for another Hardcore Ironman progress video. This video is going to be pretty much all about questing because, no, I'm not kneeling before Samurai. Get out of here, dude. What do you think this is? But yeah, we just completed this first quest for the video, Dishonor Among Thieves, and looking at these rewards, this quest sucked. It had so many annoying like puzzle things, and the combat was actually decently challenging, not really too hard, but I feel like it deserved a little bit better rewards than this. And yeah, can I just get this back later? 10,000 gold. I hope I don't need that. I don't know. What? Whatever. Who cares about this? 1500 XP, like I was saying. Okay, that is useless. But oh, maybe it's not something to do with thieving. I don't know, but yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be basically all about questing. This quest I did not like at all. It was really annoying, huge pain, but did get it done. I am going to be trying to complete Sliske's Endgame. It actually just came out today, so I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. No, not going to be able to do it today though, definitely, because I mean, these few quests were pretty simple, but doing Children of Ma, actually, I think, yeah, I can pretty much do that, but Nomads Elegy is where the real requirements are going to come in, and I have to do a bunch of quests for this one, so we're going to get cracking on these probably right now, but just wanted to do a little intro here. And one other thing, I just thought I'd do this because as I did get 99 Slayer in the last video, my first 99, I figured this would be a good time just to show off my high scores page to show you guys where I'm currently at on the Hardcore Ironman high scores. I could quickly load it up here with the RuneScape website being slow. I'm just going to quickly do this on my main account. I am doing some herblore, trying to get super anti-fires for QBD. But yeah, okay, let's go. Hardcore Ironman challenge and Bib Zuda. If you look me up, I am currently 634th on the high scores for Hardcore Ironman. I'll throw it up here. And yeah, 634th overall rank. I just recently got over 100 mil XP, which is pretty cool. And yeah, most of my skills are under 1,000. Fire making, obviously, I'm only 68. I do need to get that to 71 during this video for the questing, but that's pretty low because I mean, there's no real reason for me to train fire making. I'll end up getting it up in the future, but I mean, there's no real point for it at the moment. My Slayer is 275, so that's pretty nice rank for being at 99. I don't actually know. I'm sure someone has it, but I'm just gonna look at that really quick. My thieving is low as well. I think I need to get that up to 70 for this quest lines, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just haven't gotten that up yet. I really do want to get it up soon because of the elves in Elf City are extremely good for thieving. Like, you get such good stuff from them. My rune crafting is probably one of the craziest that is so low, because I know a lot of Ironmen do rune crafting for the greater runic staff, but I didn't know that existed when I made my account, so I went straight for the chaotic staff, and I haven't seen a real reason to get rune crafting up since then. But I will probably get it up in the future in order to just have it up for crafting double nature runes and stuff like that. So hopefully that it's gonna be pretty easy. I mean, it's AFK rune span. My hunter as well is pretty low, but I do need to get that up in the near future to catch grand walls for making overloads and stuff, so I will do that in the future. And I need to get one level for the quest in this video. And another one of my high skills, dungeoneering, is actually 315, so I think I actually might, if I get 99 dungeoneering, it might be even actually closer to the top than Slayer is. I'm not sure though. It seems that way. Look at all the dead people, man. How do you die to General Grardor? Come on, dog. I don't know. It's pretty crazy seeing how many people are dead on these dungeoneering high scores. Wow. But yeah, if I got 99 dunge, you know, I'd be a little bit higher than I am with 99 Slayer. But yeah, oh my god, this guy had 200 mil Slayer and he died. That is so disastrous. And look at these two people. What? But yeah, like, not a lot of people have, only one person that's still alive has 200 mil Slayer, so it's easily, you know, I could easily climb the ranks, like, pretty quickly here. Like, even only 30 mil Slayer is top 50, so I'm not gonna do it anytime soon, not until I at least get Soul Split, but a lot of these people are dead, so it would be easily possible to get up high in the ranks, so that's pretty sweet. But I'm not going to be doing that right now. I really want to try and focus on getting my other skills up. I've done some harps. I'm almost 91 crafting, so that's pretty cool. But now I am trying to do all these quests, so that's enough rambling for this intro. Just figured it'd be cool to show off my high scores page after getting my first 99 stat. And I'm going to start doing some of these quests. Not sure where I'm going to start with, but I am going to get working on it. See you guys for the next clip. Okay guys, so when we talk to Zimber Fizz here, we will be able to complete the Nomads Requiem quest. I did go and get my 65 Hunter, which was just like 12k XP really quick to do this quest. I was honestly slightly disappointed in the Nomad fight, just based on how hard it used to be when I was playing on my other account, but it still, you know, you still took a decent amount of damage and had to definitely bring some food and eat up. I had my War Tortoise with me as well just in case, but it was still full of food. I didn't have to take any food out of it. And I brought those brews to tank his disintegrate attack a little bit easier, so that sort of helped me out. And yeah, that is basically going to be the end of the quest here. I don't actually know what happens in the next quest. When the first time I did this quest on my main account, like I talked about in the last video, when Nomad stood up and teleported away, I like freaked out because I didn't actually know that was going to happen, and I was really excited for the next quest in the chain, but it didn't come out for so many years, and I guess Nomads Elegy is that quest, so I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happens in it. But we have completed it, get 3 quest points, 70 Soul War Zeal. Can spawn here, although I hope to never respawn, honestly. And I can get a Soul Wars cape, which is, I think it has a good prayer bonus, but I'm not 100% sure. So kind of wasted my War Tortoise pouch here, but better safe than sorry. Still had full sharks in there, so we were all good for that fight. It was pretty easy, and the quest overall, just kind of a few annoying puzzles you had to do, but pretty short quest overall. And yeah, that is another quest done for the road to Sliske's Endgame. We've got a few more to do here. Void Stairs back is probably going to be the most annoying. The Mighty Fall is also supposed to be pretty dangerous, which I'm a little worried about, but I'm kind of going down the list. So next I'm going to do Heart of Stone, and I first have to do Carnelian Rising, which is supposed to be easy, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys for that. Alright guys, we're about to complete Carnelian Rising, which is a really annoying quest, and it's really long for what you get from it. Similar to Dishonor Among Thieves, honestly. Pretty crap rewards, not very good XP or anything really. So yeah, I just think, and did I not get, hello? Where are my rewards? Oh, they're in some stupid chest. What, this chest? Yeah. Okay, so what the hell? Okay, those, I guess I'll take some planks. What is all this other garbage? I don't even know. I'm just gonna take it all. But I just think as a whole, the new easy quests are always just like way too long and overcomplicated for their difficulty. Like this Carnelian Rising quest is extremely long and annoying in terms of how like in relation, I mean, to how much you get from it. Similar quests would be like one I definitely can think of. This one, Diamond in the Rough, terrible quest, and it's super annoying and long, and you only get like 250 XP from it, as well as the quest before that. I don't remember the name of that one. Stolen Hearts, I think, actually is the name. Like all of the newer quests that they come out with that are like directed at novice or like new players are really annoying compared to the way they used to be. And I guess they're trying to make the game... Do I need this? No, I don't. I guess they're trying to make the game a little harder, or no, not harder, a little more like up to date and like advanced with the new quests. Like that's what they always say when they update quests and stuff. But I just feel like they I don't know. They shouldn't make these quests as long as like harder quests are. That just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I really hate all of the new quests that are directed at low level players because they are super annoying, and then you don't really get any good reward at the end. So yeah, I think this is like, yeah, this is some like weird shit that I don't even know why this exists. It's like you can send your friends on a treasure hunt or some crap. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm sure I can get it back. Yeah. All the planks, I guess, are okay, but still, I'm not a fan of this quest or any one of the quests like it. But we got it done. So next off on our list towards Nomads Elegy is Heart of Stone, which I assume is going to be similar in annoyance and length compared to its rewards because it's low-leveled requirements, and I've never done it before. So I assume, yeah, the rewards aren't very good here, so I'm assuming it's just going to be the same sort of thing. Oh, apparently there's a bunch of weird post-quest rewards you can get for this, I guess, where you get XP rewards. So you can get like 17k further XP from Carnelian Rising in any skills if you do some of this garbage, but you need up to 350 quest points or something. I'm not sure. This table is really weird. It doesn't make too much sense to me, so I'm not going to worry about that. I guess you go talk to Felipe in one of his other locations. But, oh, wow, that sounds really good. So, this quest has a few rewards that are a bit more advanced than, like, the Diamond in the Rough and stuff, but the theory still holds. Apparently, you can talk to this guy. Oh, I have to defeat the Wolf Matriarch. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now, but if you defeat her, you can actually get either 2k Pure Essence, 3.5k Flax, 200 Dragon Scale Dust, or 100 Unicorn Horn Dust. I'll probably take the Dragon Scale Dust for anti-fires. That would be really nice, so I'll probably do that in the near future. I didn't see that at the bottom, but still, it's honestly not the greatest quest in the game, and I feel like they could do better with these types of things and just make them shorter if they're easy quests. Like, yeah, oh my god, this one that I'm about to do, Heart of Stone, with those terrible rewards, says it's long, 1 to 2 hours. Like, are you kidding me? For such terrible rewards? I don't know. I really think they should rethink the way they do quests. Like, I hope Sliske's Endgame is a long quest. Like, While Gothic Sleeps, when I first did that, took me like 4 hours on my first time on my main account. And that was awesome because the rewards were epic and the quest was epic. But for a quest like this one that I just did, it took me like 45 minutes, not quite, maybe 30, 45 minutes, and I get garbage rewards and like just nothing really to speak of. And the quest was just lame, you know, it was just a lame quest. So it's like, it really doesn't feel worth it. But then if I do Wild Gothic Sleeps and I get like a ton of like 400k Herblore XP, it's like, wow, that was crazy quest and it was worth it and everything. But then I'm about to go do this quest, and it's gonna take me forever, and I'm gonna get crap loot, and I'm gonna be pissed. So, yeah, what the hell is this guy doing down here? Maybe there's repeatable content down here. I don't know. I'm out of here. Maybe he hasn't done this quest yet, and he's trying to do Sliske's endgame, even though he's max combat. But, anyways, so I am done ranting about quests sucking, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this next one, which is probably gonna suck. But after that, then the rest of the quests should be pretty decent. The Void quests are pretty cool, I think. I don't remember. I've only done them once. And then the Mighty Fall is going to be a tough one with a lot of combat, so that should be pretty exciting. But we are going to go do Heart of Stone, and I'll see you guys for that. Alright guys, so Heart of Stone is about to be completed here. And this quest sucked. It was honestly terrible. And I don't know what it is with Jagex being complete morons. And they think this is like a good thing. But in all the latest quests that have been like bad and really annoying, there's this stupid black shadow all around the edge of your game screen. You guys can clearly see it. It's just a dark shadowy effect. And it's just so annoying. I don't understand why the hell they think that would look good, but they have it on almost every one of the new garbage quests that they released. But we finally completed it, and I don't I don't want to talk to you anymore. I just want to leave so I can get this stupid black shadow off my screen. And this quest was so annoying and just so repetitive. It reminded me a lot of the Wanted quest where you're chasing Solus Delagar around RuneScape. You kind of did something similar in this quest, except it was just even more annoying, especially the part where you're at the Karamja volcano and you have to just sit in the room while the guy talks to Fulcra or whatever the hell, and just you literally just have to sit in the room and kill these things that spawn every like 2 minutes, and you literally have to sit in there for like 5 whole minutes just doing nothing. And it's just I absolutely hate these new quests that they're going with. Here, I guess I'll use this. Oh, it's 500 XP. Who gives a flying fuck about 500 XP? Why did you give me 2 lamps for that? Like, ugh. I know I'm complaining a lot, and I apologize for being a little bitch about all this, but I just think these quests are just so bad. Like, it's clear they put a lot of effort into designing them and their story, and I just think it is so wasted in these easy quests with terrible rewards, because they're just not worth it at all. It's just so stupid. I don't like them at all, but I'm going to try and stop complaining now. Hopefully that's the last one that is too terrible. Because I don't think I'm doing any new quests besides Nomads Elegy, Children of Ma, etc., and those should be pretty cool. Apparently after this you can get a pet from Ariane, which is like, who cares about that, and you can also get a medium XP lamp from Asandra at Sentiston Temple if you talk to him. So I guess that is okay. I don't know. It's probably not that much XP really, but yeah, done with that at least. I mean, it's about the Elder Gods, which is kind of cool, but it's just, I don't know, it was just such a really annoying quest. But we're done with it now, and next up, I guess, is going to be the Mighty Fall. I'm a little nervous, honestly, but if my my Sign of Life procs, I'm just going to stop doing the quest until for an hour, and then come back and do it. I have all the requirements, which are quite high really for quest. 79 attack and strength, 78 constitution, 72 defense, and 69 slayer. I mean, they're not that high, but they're higher than most quests, honestly. And you have to do a few quests, most of the goblin quests, as well as defeat Bork in the Chaos Tunnels. And this one actually has some pretty good rewards, with 2 80k XP lamps, a 75k, and a 50k XP lamp. And you also can use the God Wars Dungeon teleport. So you teleport right. I think you teleport right in front of the stone to God Wars. Like, you don't have to squeeze past it or anything. So that saves you a little bit of time running down the mountain and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Again, I am slightly nervous for the quest, as it is it has some few tough fights, and they could you could potentially die during it, but I think I will be okay. I've done the quest before on my old main account, and I did not die at all, so hopefully I can do the same here. You don't really need much, just a light source as far as this says, but yeah, I will see you guys for the end of this quest. Hopefully I don't die, but I do have my Sign of Life, and if it procs, I am getting the hell out. Let me bring a one-click telly. This is my go-to one-click telly. I don't know if there's any better ones in the game now, but I have that one, so I've always used it, and I don't feel like making telly tabs or anything like that on this account. It's like kind of a waste of time and a waste of soft clay, which I definitely will need to do skilling in the near future. I probably should make some cooking ones soon, because I am going to want to cook all this raw food, because then I'll be able to cook these babies, and those will be very nice to have for doing bosses and stuff in the near future. But I'm going to go off now and do this quest. Should be pretty challenging, but I am pretty much prepared. Hopefully I can pull it off without too much trouble. So yeah, I will see you guys for the next quest completion screen, hopefully. Alright guys, so I think we are about to finish this quest, but I'm not sure if it says if I chose to kill Zanuck I have to go back to Dorgish Khan, but I did not choose to kill Zanuck. I decided to spare her life. Goodbye to you. Okay, I have to do something else. What do I have to do? Oh. Speak to Zanuck. Okay. Oh, right there. Is that going to be the end of the quest? Or maybe I have to go back to Dorgashun, but I do want to talk about the quest anyway, so that's fine. I did have to turn on high detail for the Yelps fight. That is why I'm on high detail now. My computer can easily handle high detail, so it's not really a huge issue. I just prefer playing on low detail, and it can't handle high detail on 2 accounts at once. So when I'm playing on both my accounts, I have it on lower detail because the client is actually pretty CPU intensive, and the CPU is like the worst part of my PC, so I would like to upgrade that. Maybe I will for Christmas, but yeah, I had absolutely no trouble at all with pretty much any of the fights. The Bandos fight was kind of tough, but it was pretty easy to avoid pretty much all of his special attacks. The platform smash one was a little hard to avoid at some points, but I was pretty easy to avoid his special attacks, and I didn't really have trouble with with him at all. The Yelps fight was just annoying. I don't have my light source. The Yelps fight was just annoying because it was a little bit long and pointless because it wasn't really a dangerous one at all. I had no trouble with that. And then the fight against Lol was pretty easy. I just used my Chaotic Maul since you're not allowed to use armor, but that didn't really pose too much of a threat. It still ended up being a pretty easy fight. And yeah, I was a little worried about the fight against Bandos because the quest guide has like a huge section about it and how you could possibly die, but it was actually pretty easy. They said the swipe attack was harder to dodge than it really was. I had a pretty easy time dodging the swipe attack every time, and yeah, in the end it ended up being a pretty easy fight, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that, but it turned out to be easier than I expected. I guess when I did not die on my main account before either, so I guess that was only to be expected. But there is the quest complete, the Mighty Fall. Nice quest to have done. I now have the Kaizaj, which is actually a level 70 crushing weapon, which is kind of cool, two-handed melee, so that's actually not bad because it could be used for some stuff if I want to use non-degradable melee, because I do have the Blisterwood is my next best, and that's the same level, so although I am only 1 shard off of making a Zamorak Godsword, so that would probably be good to get at some point. But yeah, we get 2 quest points, 80k attack and strength, and I guess 125k in combat lamps, so pretty sweet. You can add a Bandos hilt to improve the Kaizaj as well, which is kind of cool. Bunch of random stuff, and the God Wars Dungeon teleport spell, so that's pretty cool. Mighty Falls complete. Don't really get anywhere near a level on either of those, but what is this? Oh, it lets me. Oh, let's use it in Slayer even. That's weird. I don't know if I should use these in prayer or summoning. I mean, I don't know if prayer is more expensive than summoning or not if I'm doing Heffen. I assume it is, honestly. So I'm just going to end up using it in prayer, and I feel prayer is more useful in the end than summoning, so I'm just going to use it on prayer because that is my next goal currently, and got pretty close to 83, so that's pretty sweet. This thing, if I destroy it, where do I get it back? My bookcase. Oh, I'm going to keep that then, because you need this for some extra stuff after the quest. As far as I know, you have to like go back and collect the Bandos memories for some like extra stuff after the quest, like, or whatever, and I think I can go get like 75k from there as well if I get Yelps's cash bag or whatever, so that's pretty cool. I also get improved drops from Bork if I ever do want to kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down to lower graphic detail so I can continue playing on my other account. But yeah, that is the Mighty Fall completed. Another step out of the way. The only quest left here is the Void Stairs back. It says this is Blood Runs Deep is recommended. I mean, I don't know how hard that quest would be to complete for me. Glorious Memories, and that is the annoying part. I have to have completed the hard Fremenok task set, which I didn't really want to do that, to be honest. But I'll quickly check just to see. What is Glorious Memories? I didn't even know that that was a required quest. The Fremenok Isles. Oh boy, we're going down the rabbit hole of quests here. Fremenok Isles is the final one though, so that wouldn't be too hard. if I did want to do that. Let me look at the hard Fremenok tasks. I'm just trying to look at the. I'm just trying to look at them all to see like if any of them are super annoying looking. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, the easy ones sound pretty easy, obviously, but sometimes they have something stupid like you have to plant something. It takes 10 years. No, that all looks pretty simple. Make 3 vials in the furnace at Relica. Why the hell is that one? I think I've already done some of these as well. Yak hide armor. Cheese wheel. Nope, all the medium ones sound pretty easy as well. I think the hard ones are a little tougher. Oh god. You have to get rock shell, spined, or skeletal armor? Like the full set? Yeah, the full set, helm, body, and legs. I don't know how hard that is to get on Ironman. I don't think I have any pieces of that, so that would kind of be an annoyance. I'd have to check on that, see how hard that is. Make a barbarian pirate ship. I have some chewed bones already. Bake a pie, blah blah blah. Kill a mythical dragon. I've already done that. Oh, you have to get mahogany from your Etcetarian subjects. That's kind of gonna suck. I don't really want to do that. Well, I guess you only need 1 point. Right, I think. You only need like 1 point in it to get it. Yeah, 1 gatherer, so that should be good. And then one of these is unlocked the first spell by helping out on Livid Farm, but it is not required for the Fremenok Sea Boots 3 or Blood Runs Deep, it says. I don't understand why that is even on there as a thing if it's not required for like anything really, but they recently reduced the cost of stuff on Livid Farm, so that wouldn't be too hard to get. So as a whole, I guess the Fremenok tasks here aren't too hard, so I could do them if I really want to do Blood Runs Deep, but I don't know if I do or not. It's not a requirement. Can I do the elite tasks? No. Need 96 fishing and 90 agility and 82 rune crafting, which I don't have. 93 slayer, I have that. Don't have 81 agility or 85 fire making or 90 smithing, so can't really do any of those. So yeah, can't get the elite boots, but yeah, I probably will not end up doing this quest, to be honest. I just wanted to look over it. Since it's not required, I don't really feel like I want to do it right now just because it's kind of a whole extra thing. But I need to get 71 fire making for this. I have plenty enough of logs in my bank to get that, so that's not an issue. Avoid dance, I don't have any requirements for that, just to do the previous quest, which there are a lot of these void quests. Where the hell is it? There. Okay. And that's it. I just have to play a game of pest control. So, not too tough to do all these void quests. I don't think the pest queen is too hard to fight. I think this weapon looks really cool, by the way. But I don't think the pest queen is too hard. I'm not 100% sure. I know it was kind of a challenge on my main account back in the day, but I shouldn't have too much issue with it. So, we're nearly to Nomads Elegy. I'm going to go do... I'll probably go get that fire making first, and then just get cracking on all those quests, do them all banged out in a row, and then we'll do Nomads Elegy, followed up with Children of Ma, and then after that, go into Sliske's Endgame. So that should be pretty sweet. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to this pretty sick reward. It's going to get a lot of Herbal XP probably, as well as some other stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next clip. Alright guys, I'm about to finish up a quest here. It is the first one in the Void Knight set of quests. Rather interesting quest series, this one. Pretty unique, I feel, in its story and sort of just the whole way it goes. But this one was actually really annoying because of the fact that you had to complete a game of pest control in order to start the quest. There's the quest complete there. Not very good rewards, but it was a pretty short quest. But yeah, I had to complete a game of pest control to start it, and I had never played pest control on this account. And for 2 or 3 days straight, I went to the pest control worlds, both of them, and I didn't see a single person at all. Luckily, I was able to hop on my main account, and a couple people from my clan came and helped me out. Zerdoga, Boski's Noob, and Dragon Nest 2. Thank you to those 3 people from my Ironman clan here. they were able to come help me out and get a game done, so I was able to get the quest requirement out of the way. But really annoying that was one of the quest requirements. Kind of slowed down my timeline a bit here for completing Sliske's endgame, but I'm finally able to get back into the questing, so I am going to do that. And yeah, we have Quiet Before the Swarm done. Next up in this quest chain is Avoid Dance, which has a lot of quest requirements that are pretty low skills, but there's just a bunch of skills there. But yeah, we are going to do that one next. Also, I was doing some cooking in between the days. I didn't get very many of my lobsters cooked, but I did do a calc, and I'll pretty much get like I'll be like 1k XP off of 88 cooking with all these lobsters. So I basically got like the perfect amount of lobsters from doing Slayer to get my 1 cooking level I need to do my cave fish. So that was pretty sweet when I realized that. But yeah, enough babbling on here. I am gonna go ahead and do the next quest, Avoid Dance. Alright, we are about to finish off the next quest in the Void Knight quest chain, Avoid Dance. I think I actually remember doing this quest on the day of release back in the day on my old main account, because I remember searching through all the annoying like little paths that you have to do to chase after the pest that you're chasing. But it is a pretty good quest, and the rewards are actually decent. 10k in Herblore and Hunter, as well as 8k summoning woodcutting, and 5k construction, thieving, and mining, as well as 50 pest points. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that quest all in all just pretty decent, not too bad, as well as the rewards are pretty decent. Definitely will take it. Wasn't too hard. The boss fight in that quest is extremely easy. I don't think they updated it for the EOC. It is really easy. The bosses only have 2,700 life points, so they really basically stand no chance as far as I'm concerned. So I think you can just use this on just use it on a knight to get the 50 points. I don't know why they don't just give you the points directly, but what are you gonna do, really? So there is one more quest left to do now in this quest chain, and it is Void Stairs Back, and that is the final quest in this quest chain. So I need to get level 71 fire making, unfortunately, so I am going to go do that now. I also have to complete the conquest tutorial, but that is really simple to do. Thankfully I don't have to actually complete a game of conquest, so that should be fine. It's probably just another dead mini game that nobody plays as usual, unless it's on Spotlight, which actually I think it is on Spotlight right now, but maybe not, I'm not sure. Either way, I only have to complete the tutorial. This one actually has some high requirements, 70 smithing, 70 plus in a lot of skills, as well as 80 magic. So this quest does have some high requirements, but we just need to bang out that 71 fire making. It's only 3 levels, so it shouldn't be too bad, and you get some pretty good rewards for it. The XP isn't that great, but the Void Knight torso will be really nice to get, and I'm pretty sure it costs a lot of points to get that, if you had to get it otherwise, so that'll be nice. And I think the Equilibrium book has some XP in it as well. But yeah, I'm about to go off and do my fire making really quick, and I'll be back for the final quest in the Void Knight chain. So we are about to complete this quest. I guess I need more space. I brought a little bit more food than I guess I needed, because this was supposed to be a tough boss fight, but it used to be before the EOC, but ever since the EOC there are some things that just got forgotten, and I guess this boss was one of them, because it actually has several phases of the fight, and it's supposed to spawn drones that you have to let the Void Knights that are around you kill. So you have to defend them while they kill the drones that are healing the Pest Queen, but I was able to kill the Pest Queen while it was being healed by the drones, so all the drones weren't even summoned in the end, and it was really easy fight, barely ate at all. So that was kind of nice, I guess, but also kind of disappointing for a boss. But yeah, I got the 71 fire making for this quest pretty quick, and it was pretty easy to finish in the end. So we got 1 quest point, the 2 books of Equilibrium, a Karasi sword, the Elite Void Knight top, as well as the ability to upgrade the rest of the pieces of Void Knight, and the 20k XP in crafting, construction, firemaking, magic, summoning, and smithing. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and these things can be used on strength, attack, defense, magic range, prayer, summoning, so I'm going to use them on prayer, which is going to get me 83 prayer right there, as well as an extra 50k XP on my way to 84, so that was pretty nice. I was hoping you could use them on those, but I wasn't sure because it said combat XP, and that can mean different things depending on the quest. But yeah, that is basically it. I am now pretty much, I think, all set to go on Nomads Elegy. Yeah, I am. I have all the requirements done now, aside from the optional Blood Runs Deep, but I guess I'm just not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this quest. Hopefully it's not too hard. I don't really know much about it, but yeah, we should be able to do it pretty easily. Let's see what we have to fight. We have to fight Nomad again, so that should be interesting. But hopefully it's not too hard. And yeah, I'll see you guys for that. Alright guys, we are about to complete the Nomads Elegy quest finally after all those quest requirements. And this one was actually pretty tough. The final boss of Nomad was actually pretty hard with the 4-phase fight. Thankfully you can bank in between each phase, otherwise I would not have been able to do this. I don't know if anybody could do it. Actually, you probably could with, like, you know, level 90 armor and stuff, but if I couldn't bank between each phase, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I didn't pop my Sign of Life at all, so that was good. It was a little close on the 3rd phase because he's got all of his attacks and his decoy on that phase, but the 4th phase was actually easier because he only uses melee attacks on that phase. But yeah, that was a pretty cool quest. I like Nomad a lot as a villain. I kind of like him more than Sliske because I don't know, he just seems like more of a threat. Sliske's always like messing around with stuff and like making jokes and playing games. So I think Nomad's kind of a cooler villain, and I was always wondering what happened to him after Nomads Requiem back in the day, so it was cool to do this quest to finally see what he'd been up to. Although I think the giant Galenor thing was kind of weird, but still, I did like the quest, and I just think I have to talk to Death here to finish it. I don't really care about talking to the people, and you get to pick if you want Zanuck or Zimberfiz's ashes to be the person to remain at Soul Wars, and I think I am gonna pick Zimberfiz's ashes because I feel like that is kind of funny, and also Zanuck I don't think it wouldn't really make sense to have Zanuck be there. I don't know, maybe I should. I'll just do it because it's kind of stupid to just have ashes there, I guess. But yeah, say goodbye to everyone that you brought back from the dead or whatever. I didn't really understand how that worked, but there it is. You have completed the Nomads Elegy quest. You got 1 quest point, a bunch of XP lamps for you know, some pretty good XP, and then a bunch of weird blueprints, which I don't know what that means. I think that has something to do with invention that I don't have unlocked yet. But yeah, we get 50k construction, mining, wood cutting, and sadly, I don't know, strength, whatever, attack, I guess. That's really not very good because I would have liked to use that on prayer. We got 84 mining from that, which is cool. I don't know what the hell harmonized mithril is, but yeah, that was kind of a tough quest, one of the big ones on the way to the final big quest in the end. We now have Nomads Elegy completed, and there's basically just 2 big quests left to do. Sliske's Endgame and Children of Ma. I also have to do Heroes Welcome, but I don't think that's as big of a thing, so I'm going to do Children of Ma next, I think. This one also has some tough combat in it as well, so I think it's going to be pretty tough, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to be well prepared with my Sign of Life and everything. So first I'm going to go do Koshay's Troubles, and then we'll get into Children of Ma. We were really expecting to do next, but I'm about to complete the Fremenok Isles quest here, which is a quest I probably should have done a long time ago because it does unlock a shop on Jatizo. I'm not sure the exact name, but the other island opposite this one. It does unlock a shop there where you can buy yak hide, which I probably should have been doing for a little while now to stock up for summoning, but either way, we have done it now, so we can start buying it. And we also get the crown. This doesn't really matter to me. Just throw it in attack. Again. But yeah, that is the quest completed here in a second. Once all of this talking is done for. I don't know why there's so much at the end of this one. But yeah, there it is. We get the Fremenok Royal Helm, the Net is Not Helm, which used to be one of the most popular helms in the game, honestly. One quest point, a bunch of random XP, and access to a Runite Vein. But yeah, I did that because I had to do... Well, you can see here I have the Fremenok Sea Boots 1. Unfortunately, it does turn out I do have to do Blood Runs Deep, so I don't actually have a choice. I thought I did just because it was Nomads Elegy. But in order to do the Koshay's Troubles mini quest, you actually need the Balmong, which you get during Blood Runs Deep, which I did not know until I tried to go do the Koshay's Troubles quest and realized I needed it. But yeah, so that kind of sucks, but not a huge deal. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. I can actually get rid of all this garbage, I think. Don't really need any of this anymore as far as I know. Because I needed to do that quest because I had to wear yak hide armor and kill an ice troll for one of the tasks. So that was kind of annoying, but I am just about to finish the Fremenok Trials quest. Or no, I just finished the Fremenok Isles. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just about to finish the Fremenok Medium task set, so that's going to be nice. I need a bucket of milk to churn into cheese for one of them here, so I'm just going to go do that really quick. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much why I did this quest, and I'm going to be doing Blood Runs Deep soon. I had to get a full, like the reason I didn't want to do the hard tasks is I had to get a full rock shell spined or skeletal armor set. I was able to do that. It actually was a lot easier to get than I thought. I went and got the spined armor set, which you kill the level 78 range Dagonoths in the Waterbirth dungeon, and they actually drop the hides that you need fairly often, as well as the gloves and boots, so it wasn't too bad. I did throw it in my house just because you actually can put the whole set in one of your house boxes, so that was nice. I didn't really want to drop it just because it was kind of an interesting thing to have, and yeah, I just threw it in my house, so it was cool to have it in there, and nice to save the bank space so I wouldn't have to keep it in my bank. So I did complete that that part of the hard tasks, so the rest of them are fairly easy, honestly, so I should be done with the hard tasks fairly soon. I'm not going to do a separate clip for it. I'll just do a clip when I finish Blood Runs Deep. Fortunately, I don't have to unlock the first spell on the Livid Farm. That would be rather annoying, but I guess I could just quickly record. I don't know if they're going to yell at me for this. Okay, there we go. Got the Grand Theft Fish task done. I think this is where Yursa is, right here. Yeah. Change shoes. What? Are you serious? I didn't even read that. I just assumed that's what you have to do. Okay, changed shoes. Sick. Done? Yeah. I really don't need to change my shoes. You're right. But yeah, the last one is to make the dairy, use the dairy churn north. Where is it? Where's the dairy churn? I don't know where it is. I think it's over here, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is kind of cool actually to get this done. It's going to be nice to have it out of the way for later. Where is it? There you are. If we make a cheese wheel, that will finish it for me. And I can get them from Yursa. I can get the level 2 Fremenok boots. So there it is. Pretty sweet. What is this? How many slices do you get from this? Holy shit. What the fuck? How many slices do you get? God damn. You get like 9 slices of cheese from this thing. Well, that was a mistake. Now I have to get rid of them all. But yeah, that's kind of a weird item. Didn't even know that that existed. But if we talk to Yursa here, we can go ahead and upgrade our boots to level 2. I don't think they actually do anything super useful. Did I get them? Okay. But I do get a 10k XP lamp. I got a 5k XP lamp for the first ones, so that was nice. The level 1 ones to let you remotely charge your enchanted lyre, which I never use anyway. Pier the Seer is a bank deposit box, which isn't useful. So yeah, none of that stuff for the level 1 boots are very useful at all. And the level 2 boots are not really either. Except you can get an improval rate faster at on Miscellanea, which is, I guess, slightly useful. But yeah, I just have to do a few things here for this one. Mine Pure Essence on Lunar Isle, set off a Pyre ship with Arctic Pine logs. Pretty much easy stuff, really. I am going to have to collect from my kingdom in order to do one of these tasks, so that's kind of annoying, but not too bad, I guess. I have to go get an Arctic Pine log, though. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the completion of Blood Runs Deep, and then after that, we will be able to finally do Koshay's Troubles and follow that up with Children of Ma, and we'll be really, really close, actually, to being able to do Sliske's Endgame. So looking forward to completing that big quest. And after that, I honestly might just go for Questcape, because I don't know why this is taking so long to load, but I don't really have that. I mean, I have a lot of quests left, I guess, kind of, but most of them are fairly, easy, and there's some big ones like River of Blood and stuff, but most of the other ones are fairly easy, and I don't really need too many more requirements. I think I need some thieving levels to like 70 thieving, and then like maybe 2 hunter levels, and then like 5 fire making levels, something like that, and then I'll be able to get the quest cape. So I might try and get that just for, just to have it, and be kind of cool to have on my account. And I've done most of the dangerous quests besides Children of Ma and Sliske's Endgame. I don't know how dangerous River of Blood or Lord of Vampirium are, but like Nomads Elegy was a tough one, and a few other quests are considered a little dangerous, but I've done most of them. So yeah, we are going to head off to do the rest of the hard tasks and then go do Blood Runs Deep. See you guys for that. Okay, so I guess I kind of lied again, but I did need to do one quest before I could do Blood Runs Deep, and that was this one, Glorious Memories, which is a very lore-heavy quest, and it's pretty annoying, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this type of quest where all you do is run around and talk to people. There are a lot of cutscenes in it, which is kind of annoying as well, but I think we should be getting the quest complete here. It's a pretty easy one, at least. Like, there's not really much you need to do. It's just the running around and talking to people a bunch. And spoilers, you also cure the Yeti, King Vargas. You turn him into a real person again, which is kind of a cool little piece of lore there. And you get all this weird stuff. 10k magic, 5k herblore quest point, and a few weird items. So yeah, I don't think I need this anymore, and I can get rid of these things. I think you can hand this in for something. Oh, this gives you some XP, I guess. 3 chapters. I don't really know. Like, I just put all this XP into attack. It doesn't really matter to me, because none of those skills are really hard for me to get up at all. So yeah, you also get this, which you can give to Baba Yaga on the Lunar Isle. So I'll go see what that is. Let me see. You talk to her about the astral. What do you get? That's what I want to know. You get 2.5k XP in any skill. You also get a tablet that you can give to the guy to get 10 kudos. Okay, I do want to do this so I don't have to do it later to get the kudos. So yeah, definitely should do this. But yeah, that is it. Now I think let me just make sure, double check again. Blood Runs Deep. I now have all of the requirements here, so I can definitely do it, and I'm going to go do so now. Just let me see about the astral runes. Yeah, okay, here we go. So I think all you have to do, talk to her about the astral rune, and yeah, it's just a long cutscene thing, so I'm not really going to record this, but I'll have this done. I can get those 10 kudos by handing in the tablet, which is nice, and I'm going to go do Blood Runs Deep after this. Okay, so we have just completed the Blood Runs Deep quest. Pretty decent quest, a little bit annoying actually. One of the segments where you are leading King Vargas through the Waterbirth dungeon. He walks slow as hell, like maybe half the speed of walking speed on RuneScape. It is absolutely ridiculous and really annoying. It's like one of those stupid escort quests that everybody hates in any game they're ever in, but developers continue to put them in for some reason, and I just don't understand it. But either way, we have completed it. 2 quest points. We get the Balmung that we need for the Koshay's Troubles, and we can get a lot of XP actually from doing the quest. I don't know why my approval rating is here. That is weird. But if I ask about this, I think I can claim my reward. And you actually can use this one in prayer, so that is pretty sweet. This is actually a lot of prayer XP, 450k to be precise. So that is really nice. Saves me a decent amount of money on training it at Heffen. And that is 84 prayer right there. And we gotta ask about the war, more prayer. So there is the 3 lots of 150k XP. I wish for rewards like this they just let you use all at once. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, that is basically it. Nothing much really else comes from the quest. You don't really get much else. You can now kill the Dagonoth Guardians. I don't know if they drop anything good or anything, but probably not really. And yeah. It's kind of an annoying quest. I mean, there's a bunch of bugs now actually involved with it since the EOC, when you're fighting against the Dagonoth Sentinels before the Mother, which is really annoying. If one of them starts to heal the other one with their Rallying Cry ability, it makes it so that you can't actually attack the one that is healing. So you can't, like the way you're supposed to kill them is you're supposed to hit them both down slowly, like kill them at the same time, kind of. But it's really not possible because of that glitch. It prevents you from attacking. So what I was able to do, because I am high stats and with the Balmung it's pretty easy, you just power through the damage that is being healed and you can just kill one and then the other one afterwards. But that's kind of annoying. They should probably fix some of the bugs that are present in several quests because of the EOC. But that is Blood Runs Deep completed, and yeah, we now just need to go ahead and do the Koshay's Troubles mini quest, and then I will be back with Children of Ma completed. Hopefully I don't die. I know several hardcore Ironman that have died on this quest when it first came out, but by now I'm sure there's a pretty well done guide on the RuneScape wiki for it, so I should hopefully be good to go with it. And the rewards are really, really nice. Gonna get a lot of Herblore XP, so really looking forward to that. And yeah, I will see you guys for the completion. Alright, you guys, we are just about to complete the quest Children of Ma, and honestly I was a little underwhelmed by this quest. I had seen on the Hardcore Ironman high scores a lot of Hardcore Ironman dying to this quest, and I just can't really understand how. Perhaps if they did it on day of release, people might not have known about the Shard of Zeros ability, where you can wear it to protect you from the Muzpas. But honestly, if you did have that, it was insanely easy. I'll be right back for 1 second though. Okay guys, sorry about that. I just had to go. My parents had just gotten home. I am home for the winter break, so they had just gotten home, so I had to go tell them about something really quick there. But we are about to complete the quest here, and like I was saying, it was quite underwhelming as far as I was concerned. The Shard of Zeros made the Muzpa fighting section extremely easy, and then the Ma's dreams were really not even like a threat whatsoever. Really not. I was worried. Like, I felt nervous going into it and doing it, but when I was in there, like, I thought it was going to be harder. But the Ma's dreams, like, I did every single stage of the dreams on my first try, and they were just really easy. I maybe look in my inventory here. I ate like 3-4 food. Oh, you get a Shard of Ma. Oh, that's all. Oh, sweet, cool. Have not been in the Heart of Gielinor yet on this account, but that's nice to have when I go in there. And this is the big Herblore XP, I think. So we get 2 quest points, this Tome of XP that gives 300k XP in a skill of your choice, which I'm going to put in Herblore. 100k Agility and Div XP, that Shard of Ma, which is pretty nice. Access to the nightmare creatures as a slayer task, which I would actually like to get those gloves, the nightmare gauntlets, because of the way they improve your snipe ability. They sound pretty decent. And they are level 85 range power gloves, which are really good, I'm pretty sure, as far as things go, besides like ascension grips, which I don't have. So it sounds pretty good, and I would like to get those. I don't know how hard the nightmare creatures are to kill, but they're only level 80 slayer required. Just need to purchase the ability to get them for 50 points, so I'm probably going to do that. Although I'm also probably not going to get back into doing slayer for a while, because I did just get 99. But yeah, the nightmare gauntlets sound cool. They would be nice to get. Hopefully I can at some point, but not too worried about it right now. You also get the ability to use the ancient memories in the Gothic scene caches, which is nice. I think they give you some more XP for the easier points, as well as the Zamorak override armor and the tiny Karshi bobblehead pet. So those are some cosmetic things as well. And it says in here something about Legatus Maximus armor, which I don't know what that is. Looks pretty cool though, based on the link they had there. Sadly, I did not complete this within the first 2 weeks after the release, because you do get an early bird bonus if you had done that, which would have given me a 4th charge on the journal here, but not a huge deal. I didn't quite get any levels from the agility. Oh, barely missed an agility level on that 100k XP. But we're going to just chuck all this into Herblore. I also got 30k Herblore XP from the Koshay's Troubles mini quest. I didn't know it gave you 30k XP, but that was nice. And there's 86 Herblore, which is nice to hit. Nothing great. Actually nothing at all unlocked at that level, but still, it is just nice to level it up. And another 100k XP coming in there. Very nearly to the extreme potions level, which is 88, I believe. Why did I click on prayer? I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind here, but I thought I for sure clicked on that. But extreme attacks are unlocked at level 88, which is nice. And then, of course, extreme strengths, extreme defense, and you just get 1 at every level, I think, up to 92. And then once you're 91, you can basically make it overloads with a boost. So I might try that eventually once I get to 91, but as for right now, I mean, don't really have too much ways to train it besides my Jack of Trades. But that is one of the big quests out the way, and now I am pretty sure, besides one, if I could find it, I think it's here. Besides one other quest that I have to do for the requirement Heroes Welcome, which I don't think is too bad. I just have to do the rest of Barbarian skilling, and I forgot just for a minute. I knew before recording this, but I forgot that I have to do Stupid Taibo when I trio, which is a really stupid and annoying quest that I don't like at all. But I have to go do that, and then once I complete that, I can finish my Barbarian skilling. All I have to do is the stuff that comes after Taibo and I trio, with the spears and the hastas and stuff. And then I can do this quest, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm not 100% sure how difficult it actually is. I've never done it before, although I am trying to do it on my main account pretty soon. It doesn't sound too terrible. You just have to kill this stupid abomination thing, which I think it's pretty annoying to kill that, but it shouldn't be too terrible. And then after that, we will finally have all the requirements for Sliske's Endgame, which I'm really looking forward to completing. You get 5 250,000 experience lamps. So I didn't even know that until just clicking on that, but that is insane. I need to quickly look down at the rewards on the RS Wiki page here. Oh my god, 5 Stone Touch lamps giving 250k XP each on a skill level 85 or higher. So I can use all of these on Herblore. That'll be 1.25 million Herblore XP. Holy crap. It's not going to get me 90, but oh my god, I'll be 250k XP off of 90 Herblore after completing this quest. That is insanity. I did not know that it was that many quests. Wait, what the hell did I just say? I did not know that it was that much XP. I said something about quests. I'm just a complete idiot. But that is crazy. absolutely ridiculous just seeing that. That's got to be the highest XP reward from any quest so far, 100%. It doesn't seem like there's any early bird bonus on here. It doesn't say it, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just really looking forward to doing this quest, especially because it is going to be such good XP apparently. And I might even be able to get 90. Well, I almost actually definitely would be able to get 90 herb lore off of the supplies in my bank. So that is really, really exciting. I'll probably try and make a few extreme potions and maybe get that level 90 in the skill. That sounds like it might be pretty cool. But wow, this actually looks pretty difficult. You have to fight Nomad twice. Linza, the disgraced Gregorovic. You actually have to fight him and Sliske. Ooh. Sounds like it might be a tough quest. I might have to gear up in like a different way. I might have to go get some gear before I can even do the quest. I'm not 100% sure on how difficult it is actually going to be, but we'll have to see when we come to that. We are now going to go do Taibo and I Trio, unfortunately. That's going to suck. And then Heroes Welcome after finishing up the Barbarian training, but yeah. I did actually, I had the RuneScape high scores open. I want to quickly see, because I know for a fact that I saw some Ironman, hardcore Ironman on the high scores when I was browsing them a few days ago. What the hell? Okay, the high scores just like glitched out on me there. But when I was browsing them the other day, I swear to God, I saw some people that were dead because of something to do with that quest I just did. Dark Beast. I'm currently 628th on the high scores. Look at right there. In the Cradle, fighting against Bladed Muzpa. What is the Cradle? On the first page I look at. The Cradle of Ma. Yeah. Yeah. So that's most likely that's during the quest. Like, it's not like they would be there and die on a Slayer task or something, I don't think. But like, there's one right there. Greater Shadow. How the hell did I do a Greater Shadow? Next page. I definitely saw like at least a few. Yep. Force Muzpa in the Cradle. Yeah, another one in the Cradle against the Bladed Muzpa. Like, I just don't understand how you could die there, especially if you had the Shard of Zeros. But maybe even if you didn't have it, it would still maybe be kind of tough to die. But we got the Shard of Ma now, which is pretty sweet, regardless. And I am going to head off to do Taibo and I Trio. Okay, about to complete this annoying quest, Taibo and I Trio. It's just unnecessarily long, and the quest reward is only 2,000 coins. That's literally the only thing you get, and 2 quest points. So it's just a dumb quest, honestly. But we got it done here, and that's nice to see, because we now just have to do Heroes Welcome, and then we can do Sliske's Endgame. So I'm going to quickly finish up my Barbarian training, and then head off and do Heroes Welcome. So we'll see you guys for that. Okay, we are about to complete the quest Heroes Welcome, which was actually harder than I expected. The boss fight was incredibly annoying in this fight. I don't know what this is. Is it? Oh, it's because I got 10k Slayer XP. It's like, you can get more than 99 if you want. But that's actually coming soon. But yeah, don't really care about turning that on for the moment, because I am not planning on leveling past 99. But 2 quest points, 10k Smithing, Mining, Slayer, and Divination XP, access to the Dragonkin Lairs, Adamant Dragons, Abomination Caves, Bane Ore Rocks, and the ability to produce 5% more runes when runecrafting, and the replayable Abomination boss fight. But yeah, the boss was extremely annoying and just a pain in the ass to kill. I did bring a tort, and this is all the food I had left in the end, which is not too much, but I think I messed up a little bit while I was doing it anyways. But quest was kind of weird. It involved the Dragonkin, which have always been sort of interesting to me, so I thought that was kind of cool, but I don't know, it was a little interesting. I hope I can recharge my prayer here. That would be nice. Indeed I can. That's what I like to see. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be doing this boss fight as a replayable thing. The drops don't look too great, and it's just so annoying. I would rather die than actually have to do that for like grinding. But it can drop the Abomination Cape, which requires level 75 defense, but it is apparently the same strength bonus as a Fire Cape, but much higher defense, and it is also tradable if you are main account or whatever. I don't understand why you would actually want to wear this cape if you could eventually get a max cape or something like that, because this cape apparently is 375 mil if you're like buying it on the GE as a main account. I don't understand why the hell it would be that much, because it doesn't seem like it's that great of a cape. But I mean, I guess it would make sense just because the boss is insanely annoying to fight and nobody wants to do it, so it is worth a lot. I guess it says it's very rare. It can also drop a dragon full helm, but I just don't understand why anybody would ever spend that much for such a bad cape. And looking at it, it doesn't look that great either, honestly. So seems kind of weird that it is so expensive, but yeah, that's always a possibility to get from it. It can also drop Draconic Visages and Hardened Elite Clue Scrolls, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, probably never ever going to kill that again. It's just a huge pain in the ass. So it does not sound like a good thing to do. But yeah, that is that quest done. And now, because of that, finally we have all the requirements for Sliske's Endgame. I am quite worried for this quest, honestly, but I'm not going to do anything that it sounds like I can't do it. Like if it's going to be really like a threat to my life or anything, I might just wait until I can get some better gear before I actually end up going in on it. But I have managed to make it this far. I completed Nomads Elegy and Children of Ma, so those were two big quests on the road to this, and I would love to get that huge boost to my Herblore level. That would be amazing. So definitely gonna try my best to do it. I don't think I need this anymore. Gonna destroy it, but yeah, I'm gonna go get started on this quest and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm about to go in for the final boss of Sliske's Endgame, and I want to be a little safe here and go ahead and buy myself the divine coin for 10 mil. I will do it, and there goes 10 million coins. Definitely worth it, but still sad to see it go. But yeah, I just wanted to be safe in doing that just to make sure. I mean, if I do end up dying, which I don't think I will, but it is a little, it sounds a little tough, all of this stuff you have to do. But I don't want to mention any of my opinions of the quest just yet, as I haven't finished it, and I want to give my full opinion at the end. But I am going to fill some flasks up as well to do this, so I'm going to make some flasks with my glass stuff that I have in here. So yeah, I am going to do that for this because I think I might need them. But yeah, I'm a little nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so I just gave my first attempt at the second wave of the final boss battle of Sliske's Endgame, where you have to fight against Nomad, Gregorovic, and Linza at the same time. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it at this time, unfortunately. I wasn't in there for very long. I still have my tortoise. I didn't really want to take that much of a risk, but I ate a lot of food very quickly, and I only did around 10,000 damage to Greg, who I was focusing on killing first because he is probably the most powerful one, and as far as this guide goes, you definitely want to kill him probably first and then Nomad afterwards. But yeah, does not seem like I'm going to be able to do this at this point. I think the main issue is probably my armor, but also, and it could also include my my weapon in that, but probably not. I mean, I could get the level 85 weapon. But yeah, unfortunately, it appears this is not going to be the episode I complete Sliske's Endgame unless I go kind of insane and get like some really good gear upgrade. But as such, I do want to give my opinion on the quest thus far, and in my opinion, this quest sucks so bad. Like, they hyped it up like it was going to be some epic quest, and the boss battle does sound really epic, and as far as I read through the whole guide of the boss battle, and it sounds pretty epic, and I was really excited for the quest when I started it. And the beginning was pretty cool, you know, going around rounding up the gods and bringing them to the meeting. And then the fight with Nomad was okay. I mean, it was pretty damn easy to fight the first fight with Nomad because he didn't do any special attacks or anything. He just attacked you, so it was a pretty easy fight. But that fucking labyrinth was so stupid. I literally had a exact guide of where to go, and it still took me like an hour and a half to get through the whole maze. I don't know 100% if you have to go off on every off branch. If you guys look on the RuneScape wiki, you can see, because at the end of the maze, at the end of the second maze, there's a huge off branch that goes through like almost half of the maze, and I didn't go through that, and I just ended the maze. So maybe all of the off branches are just lore and you can go straight through the maze, but even still, it was so dumb. Like, I can't even imagine the people who were doing that on day of release. Like, I would have killed myself. That is just, like, I don't know why they did it. It's not like it was even really a puzzle. It's just a maze. Like, it's a stupid, huge, massive maze that you have to go through for the quest. And I am not a fan of it. And just because of how long it took, it really made my hype for the quest and just overall the real expectation I have for it die down a ton, and just I was really disappointed as a whole because of that. So yeah, definitely not happy at all with the maze and stuff. I mean, I guess so far the boss battle was easy at the first wave of the boss battle is extremely easy, and then the second wave is just ridiculously hard for me to do because I just get hit so hard. I need to get a better top. I think I am going to try and get into doing God Wars Dungeon 2 on this account pretty soon. I don't know if I should maybe go for Turmoil first by camping Gano Beasts. I most likely, you know, I might do that, but it's tough for me to decide at the moment. It's just so annoying having to stop at this point because I went through that whole fucking maze, and now I have to stop for a while until I can get a better gear set up to do this. So that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I definitely don't want to risk anything, and it would be a risk going in there right now. I could show it, but I don't want to waste any more supplies, honestly, because I get fucking destroyed in there, and it is bad. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. I'm going to quickly just look up which God Wars Dungeon 2 boss. I think it's Vindicta. Is like, because I know you melee the Twin Furies. I don't want to do Hellweir because Hellweir just, right now, I just don't want to solo Hellweir. It just sucks. Honestly, I did it on my main account with level 80 armor and weapons, and I could only get like 2 kills a trip, and it was just, like, Hellweir just kind of hits you a lot, and its drops aren't even good. Like, I don't really want the wand that much. It won't help me that much because there's no offhand. So Hellweir I'm not interested in that until I can just farm it and it's easy. I'm mainly interested in Vindicta because I could get the Dragon Rider Lance, which would be nice and a really good upgrade to my melee setup. And okay, what is the Crest of Zeros? What armor do you get from that? I don't understand how all this armor works. Okay, Anima Core Body of Zeros. Is it melee? Okay, it is a melee set of armor as well. So that is that, which is tier 80 power armor. So I guess that's pretty good. You can upgrade it to refined as well eventually. So that is interesting. So that would be definitely a nice armor upgrade for me to get. I mean, as far as any other way to get tier 80 armor, I mean, actually, speaking of armor upgrades, I can do my ports. Eventually, I'm going to get ports armor, which is going to really be nice to have. I'm still in the Cherrywood region. Once you hit this the Cherrywood region, the regions start taking an extremely long amount of time to get through, and everything is seafaring right now. I guess I'll send... wait, what? I don't know which one is longer. I'll get rid of this one because I'd rather have the chimes than the Cherrywood. And I guess I'll just send that out. I don't really know what the best strategy is for these. I just set my morale ship, so that's just dandy. I guess I don't really want these that much. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, once you get into these regions, like I have every ship piece unlocked, and my crew is all Cherrywood crew and stuff. I know I don't really know the best way to do ports. I just sort of try and get it so it has the one stat for each voyage, and then I send that out. But what do I need Cherrywood for this? No, yeah, for the office. So I need 8k of it, but I'm easily going to get that by the end of this because I'm only at 47% through this region. It takes so long. I didn't even realize how long it took when I did it on my main account, but you know, I could upgrade that if I wanted. But I want to get this. Yeah, this right here. So I need to do more bamboo missions when they come up, but yeah, I could do that. But honestly, it is kind of just annoying how long it takes to get through the ports, but you know, you got to do it, and eventually I'll get the ports armor, which will really help me out in pretty much everything I do. But yeah, as far as Vindicta goes, because yeah, I know you melee the Twin Furies, and I know I don't want to do Hellweir. And as far as Greg goes, I think he's one of the harder ones, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to melee him too. So yeah, I don't really have a good melee setup. The Dragon Rider Lance would really help me out. That would pretty much allow me to do Twin Furies as far as I know. And just his drops in general, like tons of coal would be nice to have. So I want to quickly just check the strategy guide while I'm talking here to see what to do on here. It doesn't really, it has setups for every style here, so I'm not really sure which one is best to use. But it doesn't sound like the hardest fight in the world. I'm not sure if I should be maging it or not. Most people I think I've seen on YouTube do mage, but I'll probably look up a full guide on it in a little bit before I go to actually try it out. But I'm probably going to try to do this guy. I might, you know, I probably should go back to Zami. That just makes me want to get Soul Split so much more, because if I want to do God Wars Dungeon 1, I should 100% have Soul Split, because that would be allow me to stay there, like, I don't know, maybe indefinitely, maybe not yet indefinitely with this gear setup, but still, it will allow me to stay there for a much longer amount of time, I believe. And then I could probably get a subjugation top, which would be a nice thing to have. I don't know. I'm just rambling now at this point, honestly, so I'll probably just end the clip off here. I don't really want to end the video off on that note because it kind of sucks, but I don't know. I'm probably just going to go ahead to Gano Beasts for a little while and see how I like it, because, I mean, I do need to sit my ass there for a long time. I bought my second extra life, so I don't have anything else to spend my GP on. But I'm just going to calc it based off of, like, as if I don't alc anything else in here. Let me double check to make sure the Ganodermic Visor alc price, so I don't do an incorrect calculation. They high alc for 120k, so, and you need 500 for each. We already have almost 11 of them. Wow, that seems like a lot. But 120,000. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I went and did some calculations. I didn't want to have to look up everything on video, but I will need 62. Like, this is the amount of gold I will need. 495 prayer at Heffen, which is actually less than I thought. I guess I got a lot more prayer XP than I expected to from quests and getting 99 Slayer. It used to be over 80 mil, but 62.8 8-ish mil for getting 95 prayer at Heffen, and if we take that divided by 120,000 GP each, it is only a smallish amount of around 523 ganodermic visors. So if we divide, or if we multiply that by 500, I need to get, okay, it's more, okay, never mind, it's not as small as I was hoping. We need 261,000, like we basically need 262k Ganoflakes, which is a lot of Ganoflakes, because that's from around 300 Gano Beasts. So we're gonna, oh man, I'm gonna be there a while, and I'm gonna get a ton of seeds, and I'll probably get 99 magic while I'm there as well, which will actually be kind of nice to get a second 99, I guess. I don't know. So actually, I don't know. This is a long ass clip. I know. I'm apologize for that, but I kind of like to do these videos, you know, off the cuff, pretty freehand. I feel like I'm actually pretty good at just going on live commentary and just talking for whatever reason, but honestly, I think I might just end this video here and set like an insane goal of next episode getting 95 prayer. That might take a no, there's no, I mean, I'm on winter break, but I am going on vacation 2 days after Christmas for 3 days. So I'm going to be gone from around the 27th of December. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I'm switching off Ancients. I'm going to be gone from around the 27th of December to probably the 4th or 5th of the new year. So it's going to be a while before the next video if I end it off here. But I think it might not be too insane to set that as my new goal. Unfortunately, this is probably the first time ever that I've failed my goal for a video, technically. Unfortunately, I do not feel comfortable attempting Sliske's Endgame's final boss at this time. And even if I did feel comfortable attempting it, I would most likely fail based on what I've done so far. So, yeah, I am not going to be giving that a shot at the moment. I am going to be, I guess, I'm about to go camp Gano Beasts. So, yeah, I think I've decided it. I am going to end this video off here, you guys. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, we failed our goal, but we got a lot of nice quests out of the way in this video, and we're well on our way to getting a quest cape before too long. The main thing in my way of a quest cape is the 82 smithing, because it's really annoying. But if I get this prayer up first, then I can use superheat form, and that will make smithing so much nicer and easier. So I'm not too worried about it. It should be just fine. But enough of this rambling on and on forever. I apologize if you don't like these kinds of clips, but it's just the way I do things, I guess. I am about to go to Ganodermic Beasts and get myself 262,000 of their juicy Ganoflakes. So it's going to be quite the experience, and I'm going to get a lot of farming seeds from this. I do hope, as well as a bunch of other probably rare drop table drops. I'll probably have a ton of lobsters as well, which is going to be interesting. And in the next video, we will also be getting 99 magic if I do continue with this. So I'll be getting 99 magic, possibly hit points, as well as my defense up. Once I get 99 magic, I'll be switching it over to defense, of course, and going hard in the paint. So I will see you guys for that. And yeah, again, apologies for not completing my goal, but don't want to risk the account, you know, it doesn't really feel worth it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you for the next one. Peace.